everyone, welcome back to SafeLane USA. Today I've got something truly extreme for you, the 2025 Pagani Huayra R Evo, the latest Triconli masterpiece from Horacio Pagani's atelier. Imagine the already bonkers Huayra R, then stretch its tail, crank the V12 to an even angrier red line, and you have the Evo lighter, louder, faster, and limited to a handful of utterly lucky owners. First impressions in the pit lane are pure theater. The Evo's new long-tail rear clamshell adds 7.5 inches to overall length, boosting high-speed stability and downforce by nearly 45% without extra drag. Up front, active dive planes and a wider splitter channel the airflow, while the roof scoop now feeds a larger airbox that sings all the way to 9,200 revolutions per minute. Every panel is forged from Pagani's latest carbotitanium, HP62, a weave so strong the chassis gains 38% torsional rigidity, yet the whole car still tips. The scales at just 2,360 pounds dry dot stepor, more accurately fold into the cockpit and you'll find no leather or enfaintment. This is a shrine to function. To fixed carbon shells clad in fireproof Nomex hold you tight. Their padding 3D printed to your body scan. The steering wheel is a quick-release rectangle festooned with knobs for traction, ABS, and the 6-stage heave damping system. A fully analog dasher ratio's deliberate snub to screens gives you oil pressure, gear, and a 10,000 RPM central tack, trimmed in gold. The only concessions to comfort are a helmet cooling port and lightweight AC to keep electronics happy. During endurance sessions, even the floor is naked carbon so you can inspect the titanium pedal box between sessions. It's brutal, beautiful, and unapologetically single-purpose. Fire up the upgraded 6.0-liter V12 R Evo, still hand-built with HWA in Germany, and the paddock falls silent. Power jumps to 900 horsepower and 770 Newton-meters of torque thanks to new camshafts, a trumpet-style intake manifold, and an exhaust that ends well before the rear diffuser. No mufflers, just in-canal megaphones aimed at your soul. All that fury roots through a non-synchromesh 6-speed sequential built by XTRAC. Good for upshot. Pagani quotes 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds and a top end over 240 miles per hour. But the real story is aero grip. On slicks, the Evo pulls nearly 3 grams through medium speed corners and stops from 200 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds thanks to carbon ceramic Brembos, the size of pizzas. On track, the experience overwhelms the senses. The engine note changes character every 1,000 revolutions per minute. Baritone at pit exit. Metallic wail past 7,000. Pure F1 shriek beyond 8. Steering is hydraulically assisted, alive with feedback, and the chassis reacts to throttle like a superbike. Breathe on the gas mid-corner, and the tail rotates predictably. Squeeze harder, and the rear diffuser plants you like a prototype racer. Yet the car never feels nervous. The long tail and active aero keep airflow attached even in yaw, so you chase lap times rather than fight surprises. What does such madness cost? Officially, Pagani lists the Huayra R Evo at €3.6 million, before taxes about $3.9 million, and that includes access to the Pagani Arte and Pista program. 6 private track events across Europe and the US with factory engineers, hospitality, and a carbon toolbox engraved with your chassis number. Production is capped at 24 coupes and an additional 12 Evo Roadsters, each already spoken for by collectors who likely own the original Huayra R. So is the 2025 Pagani Huayra R Evo worth nearly $4 million. If you measure value in lap times, craftsmanship, and the kind of sensory overload only a naturally aspirated V12 can provide in the